The rain is measured in this black canister. The rain comes into the canister. It's mounted on a flat, level surface outside. When the rain comes into the bucket, it activates this pendulum back and forth.
So each time it fills one of these little half cups, the weight of the rainwater tips it over, and it makes a contact there, and that's how it measures the amount of rainfall.
That's correct.
Neat. I like that. What else does it do?
Barometric pressure,
Barometric pressure.
humidity,
Yeah.
and the dew point.
Amazing. Probably cost an arm and a leg. I'll have to ask him. You going to get it finished today? Next week we can play with it, right?
It'll be finished by next week.
Good. Thanks a lot, Steve. We're going to break for some messages, and when we come back, we'll be showing you how to create a beautiful picture frame for the front hall. So stick around.
America is still the land of rugged individualists.
Like a rock, I was strong as I could be. Like a rock, nothing ever got to me.
And every one of them demands something different from their Chevy truck. But they all want the same thing. The most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
A safari rarely lasts longer than a few weeks, unless it's a safari maintained with genuine AC oil filters, because over hill, dale, and wadi, no other filter can track down, trap, and capture more dirt. So, AC oil filters keep your engine in the hunt for a longer life.
Call 1-800-AC-DELCO. It's like buying time.
When it's a matter of survival, it's AC filters.
While you weren't looking, something magical happened. The durability of an oil-based enamel and the easy cleanup of a latex came together. Hard to believe? Try it and see. Duratex colors enamels from Red Devil for the finish of a lifetime.
The feeling that we wanted, Sears matched.
Nothing makes or breaks the look of your home more than color.
A friend of mine told me about Sears and the colors that they had available there.
For the best finish, the best place to start is Sears.
There was no problem matching it up. It's perfect.
All the best brands. Easy Living, Weather Beater, and Dutch Boy.
Hi.
Sears even has a toll-free helpline.
Can I paint latex over oil?
For the best finish, start at Sears. Bringing America's best to you.
Pink and gray makes me crazy.
A neglected septic system could be like a time bomb under your house. Diffuse it with maintenance and advanced formula Ridex septic treatment. It digests even paper and cuts the rate of buildup up to 30%. Ridex, super digestion for more backup protection.
Well, with a new front hall, you got to have a new front hall mirror. And this one's been made out of sugar pine. I'm just back from the glass house where I picked up a mirror that I had cut to the right size. And while I'm putting it together, let's visit with Riley in the workshop and learn how this was made. So we're building this out of a furniture-grade pine. It's called sugar pine. And what are the dimensions?
This is referred to as 8-quarter stock, 8 quarters wide.
A full 2 inches.
Right, by 8 inches.
By 8 inches. And what we really need is half that thickness, right?
That's right. They don't, this is the smallest one they had at the end. They don't let this sit around at small length.
So start up the table saw.
Okay.
Get our eye goggles on, and we'll rip it down. Okay. Now, you've actually made a mock-up of the frame using just plain 2x4s.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is the angle, this nice Gothic peak. How'd you get that angle?
Well, this piece was so small, it was easy just to drive it right out inside on a piece of plywood, which we've done here. We know we wanted the ridge piece to be 15-12, and so...
That's the pitch.
That's the pitch of the roof. So what we've done is drawn a center line here, and from it, we came over horizontally 12 inches, and we took the roller and came up 15 inches, making a mark at both points, and then coming up with the framing square, and this gives us a 15 pitch.
But that
15,
would be 24 inches wide, and we wanted 18 inches in width for the mirror.
Which is this here. So we'll just take the framing square and slide it down parallel with our line until we reach this point
And that's what you got there.
And that's it right
And
there.
the critical line right now is this one, right? This angle
Right.
here.
This is what we're after, is that angle. So now we're going to take the bevel square, and we'll set it on that. We'll set the square right at that angle. And now we'll take this to the radial arm saw and make a template. Okay, now what we're after here is a template. So the first thing we want to do is be sure we're coming off the radial arm saw square. Now we'll take our bevel square and transfer this angle onto it. Okay, now we'll take the piece we're going to be using as the template, and we'll hold it in on that line. And we'll hold this up against the fence of the saw. And this is the template right here. Now, having cut the top of this off, we now have the template we need. And we'll just set our finish stock in here, and that is going to give us our 15/12 pitch for the ridge. Okay, well now we have everything cut. You can see we have our 15/12 pitch for the ridge, and we've already cut the intersection where the top and the sides meet. That turned out to be a 20-degree cut, and the way we determined that was with the bevel square. We just set it on the drawing here, and you can see that that works for both the top cut, the side cut, and the top cut. Okay, well now we're ready to join our tops and sides together so that they'll look like this, and the way we're going to accomplish that is with biscuits. What we'll be doing is plowing out a little area on the butt end here that will receive these. We'll do it on both the top and the side. We already have the template has been nailed into place, and the piece has been mounted into the vise nice and flush, and it's ready to receive the router. Okay, now that we've got plenty of glue on the peak, we'll set it in the vise. And now I'll get one of these small bar clamps on it to pull that ridge together nice and snug. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to screw this together, and as we always do, we'll put a pilot hole in it first. And we're going to be using 3-inch drywall screws. Yeah, I'm pulling it together good and tight. And that's all set. Now we're ready to attach the top and side together, and that's where we'll be using these biscuits. Be sure to put plenty of glue on these. This is a water-based glue you want to use so that the biscuits will swell up once they're in there. That's it in there. Now, tighten the vise on that. And then we'll put this small bar clamp on it to pull them together flush. And we'll use, again, a 3-inch drywall screw to snug those together. First, we'll put a pilot hole in it. Okay, and once we're done with the whole project, we'll be using these 3-inch wood plugs 3/8" plugs to fill in all these holes. Okay. That's ready to go together.
Okay, I've got the bottom piece cut for you.
All right. Now we just need some glue on these butt ends here. Okay, that goes right in that pencil mark. We'll be using 3" drywall screws for this. Okay, we just put a little
glue on the
top of
apron.
this here. There we go.
And you've already pre-drilled the top, and you got your mark?
Yeah. Right there. Good.
Presto, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything left to do?
Just rudder out the back.
Okay. All right. And of course, now we've created a rabbet here for the mirror and the backer to fit. And we're done, right?
Yeah. And I think it'd be a good idea to bring it right down to the glass factory and have them fit it for some glass.
Have them cut it right custom. Good idea. Thank you, Riley.
Okay.
There, that should do it. Good. Is that straight? Yeah. Pretty nice, huh? We're going to break for some messages. When we come back, we'll be up in the master bedroom putting on a very special paint finish, so stay with